you were talking before about traveling with very well-known singers from abroad. What's that experience been like? Do you ever come into contact with people who you're like, oh, okay, this isn't really enjoyable. They're not the nicest person, or is everyone just great?
Everyone's good, but I mean, the real artists, if they're tired or moody or they're hungry or they all have their own routine, and you just don't tread on them. I'm not a very pushy, and I not get intimidated. I shouldn't say that sounds, but you got to go with the flow, I guess. And I'm just the support act, so I just sort of go with the band. But it's been interesting. I've seen a lot, and you don't talk, and I think that's where you have to respect every artist. It's fun. It's tiring though. I don't know how they do it because you're going along with them. Yeah, you're going along on their schedule, and it's then they say not much sleep.
You're just constantly waking up early to get on flights and stuff, right?
Flights, and then the sound checks are your hours, and
Okay, you've just said sound check. That, for whatever reason, makes me think of the infamous Meatloaf performance at the grand final, because his excuse was that he couldn't hear himself in the earpiece. Does that make sense to you? Could that make a huge difference? So could even you, with a great voice, if you couldn't hear yourself, you could potentially sound terrible?
Oh, I mean, going back to what you said about warming up, doing if at the start of our conversation, that if you either got the voice or you don't have the voice, and to learn, he should be able to still keep on tune and
he was saying he couldn't hear himself.
Yeah, but
so it's so loud. You don't think there's any?
No, but if I mean,
are we beefing with Meatloaf? Is that what's happening?
Look, in a stadium, in that sort of environment, it is hard. I've sung at big stadiums before. If you don't have your in-ear and you can't hear, and the echo and the crowd of the cheering, it is hard. I give it to him for that, I think. But yeah, he could have done a little bit better, I think. But
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
But what do I know? Do you have any Primadonna tendencies? Because you're saying that you from what you've said, you're just sort of easygoing, go with the flow, but there's got to be something about this lifestyle that's made you a little bit Primadonna-ish, surely.
Oh, you make me laugh because I just I complain about a draft.
Okay.
A lot. Everyone knows me for that. I could be, if I'm anywhere and I feel the slightest draft, there's a draft coming from somewhere, and everyone's like, oh, here we go. Like, so they all know me and rip me off with, those photos that go around with the beanie, everything's covered up.
You get cold very easily.
I get cold very easily. So backstage, I need to feel warm. I don't eat dairy, like I won't have milk or food. Everyone's like, let's go out for dinner before. And I'm like, no, I can't eat that.
That's for your voice though, right?
My voice. Yeah, I can only have like normal water, no ice. They're my...
What does ice do?
Well, it's cold. It's not good for the throat.
Right, okay.
I guess. It's just, maybe it's just superstitious.
Right.
I don't know. I just stuck to my ritual, like certain foods that I don't eat. I'll only have like room temperature water. I don't drink. I've never smoked. But yeah, I'm kind of funny like that. But I don't have any diva sort of, oh, look, actually.
Nice. Let's do it.
You made me think, I'm kind of strict with the dressing room. I don't like people coming into the dressing room.
Okay, so no one's allowed in?
I want to focus on my performers. I don't like talking too much before the show. It's not a hangout. I don't come into your office while you're, at work.
You'd be more than welcome.
Pull up a chair and start, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you'd be interrupting very little, but anyway.
I don't mean to be rude. Like, it's not being rude. It's just like pre-show, let me just get ready, focus on what I got to
Let's reenact that now, okay? So you're in the zone. I've come to interrupt you before the show. How would you treat... So I go, hey, Maria, how's it going? You looking forward to tonight?
Well, I'd be like, hey, so good. Like,
You would not be like that. I can already tell that you would not be like that.
No, I would. I would be nice. Hey. Maybe I really like slightly open the door half. So it's like, hey, how you going?
Right.
Yeah, I've got to get ready.
Okay.
Close the door.
Fair enough. Okay.
I don't know.
All right. But if there's a draft, coming back to that, does that become a job for someone? Does someone have to discover where the draft is coming from?
Yeah.
Fix the draft?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to move.
That's a little Primadonna-ish.
They have to cover where the draft is coming from.
Did you enjoy that clip? Did you not? It doesn't matter to me. Subscribe. For the love of God.